just draw some roses on a pretty piece of paper with my recipe alone. Pencil halfway through, I feel so much better. I imagine happiness, and it runs right through me. Such amazing beauty. You don't have to cut up no roses. Please just leave them living.
I don't know.
That's a weird looking thing.
I
Oh, how pretty!
know.
Hey!
It was like, it almost looked like one of those little wishy things.
Wow, I've never seen anything
Wow.
like that.
It's got like wings and antennas.
On
I
the-
can't
the
tell
antennas
what's
on
the
the
head
butt.
or what's the body. I mean, they're like, what's the butt? Yeah, what's
Because
the
the
butt?
wings, if that's the antenna, then the wings are back here. And
Whoa.
hi, little thing, little fairy.
Whoa. Well,
was
nature has been
cool.
like so. Anyway, don't get. I'm not gonna.
So building off of the wE.musT.gRoW, beautiful. Like we said, that our friendship has also grown with this. So along with that, the fashion is intertwined, and I guess one of my favorite, the more intimate pieces was the Michael Jackson skirt, because when he passed, I knew I needed something to hold his memory. And I didn't want your T-shirt. I could not just have your regular T-shirt, because of course they were blowing up. Everybody was getting these T-shirts, and of course the first thing I thought, I got to call Holly, because I guess because it's more, clothes become more than just clothes. They become representative of who we are, how we feel, regardless of what that emotion is. So even with that particular instance, very sad that Michael Jackson had passed, but knowing that, okay, I need something to hold on to, a memory of Michael that's gonna remind me of his music, of what, growing up with him meant. And so I called you, and I'm like, look, I need something. I don't want your shirt and T-shirt. Like, what do you want? I'm like, I don't care. But because I knew that you understood on that level, I said, I gave you creative license. I'm like, I need you to create something, because I knew that you felt that you would understand. And, just gave you an idea, and I don't even think I gave the idea. When you told me the picture you picked out, I'm like, whoa, that was my favorite poster that I had hanging on the wall. So that to me was although I probably had a couple pieces before that, but again, just knowing that I needed something deeper, and I knew you could understand and do that, and you did it. And every time I wear that skirt, I feel happy, get compliments on it, but it's more than just the compliment. It's the, oh my God, look at that skirt. Where did you get that? Who did that? And it's not about me looking good necessarily. It's about the way it makes me feel. And if I'm feeling happy, then that's going to show to somebody else. And hopefully in turn, they're gonna feel happy. So that's I think my favorite piece. And when I realized, okay, there's more to this. And Vie de Femme, that's the other thing. I'm calling these clothes I get their names. Vie de Femme, a woman's work, right? In French. That's another one of my faves. And so, again, personalizing the items, the clothes. I don't think I have a connection like that with my other clothes. Earrings maybe, but what I love about the Michael Jackson skirt is its simplicity. It's it's complicated, but you know, and I don't mean simplicity is in a negative sense necessarily. It's a beautiful, just like an A-line. I've worn it as a formal to a banquet and a gala with like a sequin shirt, but it's an A-line white skirt. There's a black underlining to it that kind of shows about 1.5 inches or so on the end. Very long, floor-length white skirt. And there's a beautiful wE.musT.gRoW flower. And within the petals is the picture, one of my favorite pictures of Michael Jackson. I had the poster on my wall where he has on white pants, the yellow vest. One of the most beautiful pictures before all the surgeries. It was after, you know, I mean, it was probably after one of the first 1 or 2 that he had, but he still looked beautiful and like human, Michael. That was cut out into the petals. And I believe is that the stamen? Sorry, I don't remember botany. The middle of the flower is the silver glitter, like his glove. And then that's kind of, I'm trying to remember what side it's on. Maybe on the right, on the left bottom. But leading from the flower is like a stem and a bird kind of holding that flower, which I guess I interpret as taking him in flight. We must grow. We also must grow in spirit. That's what that flower represents for me, for Michael. And I think the flower is like red and yellow petals. Gorgeous. And like I said, I mean, that's the skirt that you can put a t-shirt on with. Actually, I wore it to the Michael Jackson Immortal show. I think it was just past January, the Cirque du Soleil did. Wore that skirt as well. And that skirt it's magical. I think when I first got it, I went to a gala. As a matter of fact, it was one of Cleo Parker Robinson's galas that she had, and Holly was making the finishing touches on it. You were making the finishing touches, and I put it on. And it was just like, oh my, I don't want to take it off. And I get there, and it was just again magical. People just in awe of the skirt. And I got home and probably just laid down in it for. I didn't sleep in it. I almost did, but I just laid down in it because it felt so magical. That again, the symbol of that bird lifting his spirit just, I guess, just kind of encompassed me, and it was uplifting. It was magical. And I feel that every time I wear that skirt. So that's Vie de Femme is empowering. Maybe, again, Vie de Femme, a woman's work. When I'm reminded of how work can be hard, I put that skirt on, and it's very empowering. That was, I remember you calling, saying, girl, I got some color purple, Miss Seeley looking Victorian style things coming out. I'm like, really? Okay. And I saw that 3-tiered, so Vie de Femme is a beautiful yellow kind of African print of women doing their work. And it's 3-tiered, again, another long skirt if you wear it as a skirt. You can also wear it as a dress. I've done both. I've worn it as a strapless dress. I've put like turtlenecks or, what am I trying to say? T-shirts or whatever underneath, wear it as a skirt, big belts. It's so versatile. You could do a lot of different things with it. However you wear it, it's still empowering. Say my son was at a private school that having some issues there, and I had to go and talk with the principal and the counselor and everything else, and I put on Vie de Femme because I'm like, my work is to go up in here and protect my child.
Oh my goodness, yes.
So, you know, and of course, oh my goodness, look at that African print. It's so beautiful. Yeah, thank you. Move. I got some stuff to do. I got some work to do. To wear clothes that empower you, that make you feel happy, magical. You can't get that everywhere, you know.
Just let me know when you're done.
Talia's wE.musT.gRoW. I can't go on.